Hello and welcome to episode 181, and for this video I've come back down to Willow Park Fishery. I've been joined by the fishing bloggers. Hey! If you haven't seen Hugh and Shaun before, the fishing bloggers, I'm sure a lot of you have by now because they are quite famous in their own right now. But if you haven't, I'll put a little link in the old video description to their channel for you to tune in and have a look. But yeah, we're here at Willow Park Fishery Friday morning, so I need to crack on soon. There's going to be some awful weather forecast later on, so we need to crack on. So yeah, I mean, I had a good session here 6 weeks ago. Hugh and Shaun saw how well I did. Fancied a little social here.
Did a good amount,
yeah, so we're hoping to have that kind of success again.
Hope so.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, the weather's going to come in soon, so we need to crack on. So, till something carpy happens,
let's go fishing!
Hi guys, I am just in the middle of setting up the rigs I'm going to fish. And basically, for those of you who watched my first vlog I did here, when I had that nice little hit of fish, I'm just going to go in with the older. I'm just going to copy that. So basically, PVA bags. That is, yeah, last time you saw me catching most of my fish on the old Mystic Plum 12mm in yellow, and the two bags I've done so far, I've got one of them in one bag, and then I've got the new the Beta Nana in the other bag, which aren't as bright. They're more of a kind of a match to hatch pop up, these Beta Nana, to match the boilies. But you know, because they're new, I'm going to try them in one bag. So all I've got to do now, just wrap up the rods. Like I say, I was in this swim, was it 6 weeks ago, so I'm basically just going to go to the same spot that caught me all the fish I had before, which is the big fir tree behind the bungalows on the far bank, 10 wraps. That's where I caught my fish from last time. I might as well go for that spot now. So yeah, there's only one thing I am missing, and that's my oil, so I can inject the bags with a bit of oil. I've got it here somewhere, I just need to find it out. Right, so I've just got to wrap the rods up and we can start fishing. That's it guys, we are now fishing. I'm hoping I can have the same kind of success as my last session here. Well, I was here for 4 days, so if you average it out, if I can get 5 or 6 fish this 48-hour session, I'll be happy with that.
Just got one on.
Common, yeah, the original common.
Whee!
First fish. Hey,
get in.
First fish. Not bad, about 2 hours into the session. Take a little sneaky peeky at the magic rig.
Look at that. That's the wonder rig.
Yeah, wonder how it caught fish.
That's why he's the king.
21:10.
Hello, mate. Get in.
Right then, guys. About 2 hours into me fishing session. I've already witnessed Hugh have a fish, which was a 20, and got a 20 myself. 21:10. Not bad for a first fish. I'll say I've copied exactly the same tactics as I done last time. I'm in exactly the same area, exactly the same spot, 10 wraps out, solid bags, little yellow pop-up. It's doing the trick already. Right, it's been quite lively, so we'll get her back. Hi guys, as I'm only here for 48 hours, unlike the 4 days that I was here before, I'm not going to be spodding or anything this session because I don't want to spook me swim and wreck me chances with spods crashing in everywhere, especially at the range I'm fishing. So I'm just going to be baiting up with just some boilies. I've got the Mystic Plum boilies. These are all boosted. These have been boosted up with the matching glug, and they're coated in some GLM powder as well to boost them up. The green lip mussel powder. So they've got a bit of extra kick to them. 10 wraps is catapult range, so that's all I'm going to do. There we go, that'll do for now. 4 pouches. Oh, there's even still a few boilies in there. There we go, that'll do. I'm sure the seagulls, as you could see, got some of them as well. Well, good evening guys. I'm currently with Hugh and Shaun in their swim. First time I've seen them in front of the camera this session. But Hugh was behind the camera when I had that fish earlier on, so cheers for that. Get a bit of fishy footage in for us.
I owed you one.
But yeah, we're sort of approaching about 9 o'clock in the evening now, guys, and it's been a bit slow, to be fair. I mean, I thought I was onto a winner when I went back on my marks I was on last time and had a fish within the first couple of hours, and I thought, here we go. And then nothing has happened since. When I first got here this morning, I see Hugh getting a fish, but the camera unfortunately didn't come out because it was a bit wet this morning, so yeah. And up to this point, Shaun hasn't had anything.
No.
So it's definitely been a lot slower than what it was when I was here 6 weeks ago, but I think that was just purely down to timing and nothing else really. Certainly wasn't by skill. Right then, like I said, it is nearly 9 o'clock now. We've probably only got a little bit of daylight left, so I'm going to wind in my rods shortly, recast some fresh baits out for going into the night. You guys going to be redoing your rods for the night?
Yeah, probably fresh them up.
Yeah, same as. Right, I'll leave the waffle there, and hopefully you'll see one of us in the night.
All of us.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah, even better if it's all of us. Right, hopefully see you in the night. Oh, good morning, guys. And unfortunately, it was a really quiet night. All I had last night was a excuse me. God, a bit chesty this morning. Yeah, so as I was about to say, all I had last night was a bit of a liner at 5 o'clock this morning, which kind of made me jump out of bed and run down to my rods, and that was it, unfortunately. I've just been over to Hugh and Shaun's swim. They haven't had anything in the night either. So yeah, unfortunately this session definitely isn't going the way of my last session here. But I've just seen a couple of fish show. They look like they're just a little bit further out than where I am fishing at the moment. Probably only a couple of rod lengths, but they were definitely a bit further out. I'm wondering if they are a bit further, because the water level's down a bit. Those of you who have watched my last video here would remember that I was casting from up here on this level where I'm sitting now, and you know, my rods was up here as well. Since my last visit, the water level has dropped quite considerably. I mean, where my feet are now was there I was kind of netting the fish. Well, where my rods are, 6 weeks ago when I was here, they would have been underwater. So yeah, it's dropped a little bit, so I'm just wondering if kind of that little bit of water loss has maybe meant the fish are kind of at the same depth but further out, if that makes sense. So basically, when I rechuck my rods in a minute, I'm going to add an extra couple of rod lengths onto where I am fishing at the moment, and just see if that makes a difference for a few hours. And guys, that's the rod's recast for the morning. I stuck 2 extra rod lengths on the distance that I have been fishing to you know, account for like the drop in water level from last time, and you know, kind of if the fish are sitting in the same depth of water as they was last time, then it'd make sense that they're further out. I mean, you can tell how much the water has dropped. Last time I was here, the water level was at the you know, the edge of the platform, so you can see how much it's dropped, and that is a lot of water to lose in a short amount of time. So I am wondering if, you know, maybe the fishing's slower because the fish aren't used to their kind of different depth. I don't know if this is like a regular thing that kind of happens through the year, if the water drops this much and then comes back up in the winter. I don't know. So but it's the only visible thing I can see that's different from last time I was here. And like I said, the fishing is definitely slower from last time I was here, so whether I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 5, I don't know. But like I say, yeah, we're now fishing at 12 wraps out instead of 10, so let's see if that'll make a difference. Right guys, fish number 2 has finally graced the net. As I said this morning, the fish just seem to be just a little bit further up than where I was fishing. Like I said, whether that's a result of the drop in water levels. But yeah, when I redone my rods this morning, I went out just an extra couple of rod lengths and probably taken, I don't know, maybe an hour after the recast to get this fish. I haven't weighed it. I mean, it almost looks like bait, it's so small. But yeah, it's a fish, so it's all good. Just goes to show that I was right, the fish are out a little bit further than what I was fishing. But yeah, it's probably £5 if I'm lucky. Right, let's get her back. Try and catch the daddy of this fish, or even the granddad. Right then guys, quick little update. Unfortunately, I've just lost one. I was having a little siesta, and I was woken up by an absolute screaming one-toner, right hand rod. It was such a one-tone, I didn't even have time to pick up my camera and film anything. But Shaun and Hugh ran over. Shaun got some good footage of me fighting the fish.
Great footage.
Great footage, sorry. So yeah, so if you want to see the fight I've just had with the fish I've lost, you'll have to tune into the Fishing Bloggers channel and watch their version of events, because
Definitely watch the Fishing Bloggers, definitely, and subscribe.
yeah, because unfortunately I didn't get any of it. So yeah, it was a good fight. You know, I was getting some line, the fish was taking it, I was getting some back, and then unfortunately, as happens now and again with the barbless hooks, just popped out, and that was that. But hey ho, the rod's back out now on the same spot, so fingers crossed I can get another one. But the way it was going, it was probably the best fish I've been hooked into this session. But that's fishing, that's the way it goes.
Our pizzas, and we thought we'd just quickly run you through what Chris has been using. And it's obviously bagged you 3 bites, is it?
Yeah, 3 bites, landed 2, lost 1 unfortunately. So nothing too complicated, guys. Solid PVA bags, that is the bag rig, fishing little yellow pop-ups, the Avid inline system, little short braided hook link, 3 inches long. Just a little number 1 shot is all that is needed to pin down a 12mm bait. Wide gape hook, barbless as per fishery rules, and then once it's in a solid bag, that's what it looks like. Nice compact, cast out well. We're only going 12 wraps, but they could go 100 yards plus in the right hands. And then there's the one that's next ready to go out. Looks a bit oily because all my bags I'm giving a little boost with some 2T oil. Good liquid, lets you know when fish are over your spot, because you get a nice flat spot on the lake. That's it really. I've not really put out much bait, I'm just really fishing the solid bags. I've catapulted out a few pouches of boilies, but not a lot really. I'm mainly just going on the solid bags, sort of fishing the singles. So that's it really, nothing complicated. That is the next bag ready to go out.
Yeah, to be fair, it worked for you last time you were in, obviously it's worked again today.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, like I said, on my last visit here I had 15 runs, 13 landed, exactly the same tactic, so I've just gone with it again. I've managed to get in the same swim I was last time, more by luck I think, and I've just gone to the same spot, same distance, gone to the same rigs as I was using in the last session here, and yeah, I've had a couple of fish. Unfortunately dropped 1 is all like I said, but unfortunately that does happen on venues where you have a barbless rule, but you've got to go with the venue rules.
Yeah, exactly, go with the rules, and if what happens, isn't it? But I guess that's just fishing. So.
It is.
But there you go then, it's a little insight into what Chris has been doing. And yeah, slightly different to us, but fingers crossed we'll all have a fish tonight. Cool, thank you very much.
That's a wrap.
Just right.
Boosh.
Right then guys, so we are just losing the light now, so it's time to do an evening rechuck. I've just seen Hugh and Shaun doing their rods for the final night's fishing, and as you can see, just bottom of shot, I've already got one rod sorted, but I'm going to split my rods for the last night, because during the course of today, as well as in front of me, there's been quite a lot of fish showing out long towards this oak tree just here. So I've wrapped this rod up at 18 wraps, and I'm going to chuck it over in that direction of the oak tree, and you know, just try and split my options, and hopefully something can happen over there. Like I said, there's been plenty of fish showing over there, so let's give it a go. Well, good morning guys, and fish number 3 has finally graced the bank. I was a bit gutted yesterday after yesterday's loss, after an epic fight I had with it, but this fish gives me a equally epic fight, and this was the rod I put at the 18 wraps mark on the big oak tree, a bit more round to the left. So so that was definitely worth doing. But yeah, finally got one of the nicer scaly ones as well that Willow Park Fishery is famous for. So I don't know what time in the morning it is, but the sun has literally only just come up above the treetops. But same tactics as the other fish, solid PVA bags, little 12mm Mystic Plum popper, boosted with the older Tutti Frutti oil. This one was absolutely nailed. Even on a barbless hook this was never gonna come off. Right, need to get a couple of stills of this one and then return it to the depths. Right. The focus run? Yeah, I think so, mate.
Right then, it's taken me to the last morning. There were a load of fish fizzling close. My flit went out quite close in just before I went to bed. And it's gone absolutely ripping off. 24.9 and a lovely long scaly banger. Just on a little orange pop up, or a little mesh bag of the cray mix. Absolutely made up with that one. It's taken a long time, but what a fish to have. Banger.
Nice one, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, torpedo fish, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, absolute torpedo. But if you're going to leave it till last minute, you might as well have a 20 pounder, haven't you?
Sorted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got to do a bit of the other side.
Yeah.
Bring the tail round the other way.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
I think we're in.
Morning recast on the other rod, so there's quite a few fish that I've moved around in front of us now, so even though I'm packing up late this morning, I'm just going to put a fresh bag out there just for the fresh attraction, and hopefully some of these fish that I've moved around in front of us can home in on it. Hi guys, just with Sean. He's just as he's packing up, he's managed to scrape a
Absolute monster.
Hang on, we're gonna have to zoom into. I think this is this little one's gonna be on par with my little one I had, I think.
I don't know, I reckon it's the smallest one, this one. So I think that makes me, I say I've had the biggest and the smallest.
Nice one, mate. Left it to the last minute to start catching, but...
Oh yeah. They all count though.
Yeah.
Let's get her back.
That's a wrap. It's not quite the end of my session yet, but it is for these two guys. Been a great social.
Yeah, it has, mate. It's been good fun. Yeah.
Left it to the last minute, but well done.
Certainly did.
Well done on your fish, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Hugh's fish. As I said in the intro, the weather was coming, and it certainly did. And I was trying to set up when we had a right downpour. So unfortunately, I didn't get my camera out for Hugh's fish. So if you want to see Hugh's fish, you'll have to tune into their channel, Fishing Bloggers TV. Like I said, I'll put a link to their channel in the video description below here, so yeah, tune in, subscribe,
Nice plug.
Yeah,
cheers, mate.
Fivers. So, right. Been a good social.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, mate.
Right. Go on then. Sod off.
Yeah, let's go.
See you at the Bloggers match in 8 weeks' time.
Miss you already.
Hi guys, this is just a little shout out request on behalf of Olivia. A shout out to Kevin Skelding. So, hello mate, thanks for being a viewer and watching my blogs. Let's go fishing. And guys, I'm just having one last roll of the dice. It's midday now, so I'm already way past my 48 hours that I should have been off. Well, I suppose by the time I actually got fishing on Friday, I suppose I'm about 48 hours in now, I suppose. But yeah, these fish have just they've been in this whole area en masse this morning, and a few of the fish in the last kind of hour or so have actually moved in to within 2-3 rod lengths away from my rod tips. So I've just wound the rods in. I didn't do PVA bags, I just tied up quickly 3 kind of PVA mesh bags, just sort of hooked them on, and I've just literally flicked them out, one to the left, one out in front and one to the right. And yeah, we give it half hour, and then if nothing happens in half hour I'm going to have to get off. Like I say, I am really past my time now, so and as I say that, there's a fish just moving in just over where I've just chucked the middle rod, but slowly moving towards the left rod. So yeah, last roll of the dice for half an hour, and then I'm going to have to be off. Everything else is packed up, it's literally just the rods that are out now. Right then guys, so the last roll of the dice hasn't paid off. Today's a really warm day. It's come over a bit cloudy now, but it has been a baking hot day. I think all these fish now are just sunbathing now, they're not even doing anything. So I'm going to call it a day there. We are still fishing at the moment, but I'm winding in a second. So it's been a good session, it's been good to meet up with Hugh and Shaun for a little social. We all caught, so that was quite good. Yeah, it hasn't been as productive as last time. 4 runs, 3 landed. So fairly happy considering it didn't fish as well as when I was here last time. But like I say, I've had 3 fish, I've got to be happy with that. Right then, when am I fishing next? I could fish next weekend, I've got no plans at the moment. If I do, I don't know. I'm definitely fishing in 2 weeks' time. I've got a weekend booked up at Merrington Fishery with my mate Shaun. So, whether I'm fishing next weekend or in 2 weeks' time at Merrington, I haven't made up my mind yet, but to whenever it is, I'll see you later. And tight lines.